It's a full house in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Look at that. 6 gongs are being struck with the 5 companies and 2 ETFs are going public on the Hong Kong market today. A very big, crowded house, and Hong Kong Exchange's CEO, Bonnie Chan, of course, also present for the big listing today. So we are looking at the opening trades here, and I'm marking some of the big jumps. Let's first pull up shares of Fortier. This is a chip designer company and a big spike up in the shares. This is a dually listed company now with both an A share listing on the Shanghai market and now listed in Hong Kong. It issued at $120.50, up almost 10% thereabouts, 132.30 last traded. Let's flip the board and move over to Lens Technology. This stock was priced at a 30% discount to its Shenzhen listed shares. This is an Apple supplier that makes lenses, and up 4.5% against its issue price, $18.18, and it last traded at $19.06. Also want to check out Wuhan Dazhong Dental Medical. This company is China's largest dental provider in central China by revenue, and a nice surge of 30%. So this is the best performer, I think, of the 5 companies that have gone online today. Against its issue price of $20 per piece, we're last traded at $26.25. So a big, big happy party up at the Hong Kong Stock Exchange with all the many listings today. This isn't the most we've seen in a single day, actually, Sherry. We at one point had 8 companies listing on the same day, but it really has been a big flurry of activity in the Hong Kong market. Just this week alone, we had, of course, on Monday, FWD shares coming online. So just this week alone, there's been 6 companies coming online, 42 that listed since the beginning of this year in the first half, raising $13.6 billion. And of course, we add to that the clutch of companies coming online today as well.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, impeccable timing with the gongs being struck and you just going with it. I mean, yeah, it's a happy party, as you put it. So it certainly looks like the IPO market in Hong Kong is gaining steam, right? So is there a, big number that we can go with in terms of the forecast for 2025?
Yeah, well, we were talking to KPMG just yesterday, and a partner there, Irene Chu, talking about the IPO activity. This is being supported by China policy, the A shares coming to list in the Hong Kong market, the geopolitics as well, with ADRs coming back to list in the Hong Kong market as well, not to mention all the strong relationships that Hong Kong continues to build, including with that of the Middle East and Southeast Asia, where there are now various countries, stock exchanges, where the Hong Kong Stock Exchange now has, of course, they are on par with them. I can't find the word, but basically they will take the companies that are already listed in those markets as listings in Hong Kong. We haven't seen that happen just yet, but according to the Financial Secretary Paul Chan, he says that Middle Eastern companies and Southeast Asian companies have filed applications for listings in Hong Kong, and we know that there's 200 of them that are currently waiting in the docks for a listing in the Hong Kong market. So a very big flurry of activity, and Sherry, we of course also looking to the likes of Shein, which has been in the headlines just yesterday, saying that they have filed a confidential filing for a listing here in Hong Kong. I wasn't able to confirm any of that, but a little bit unusual because these confidential filings normally are for companies that are already listed, or they've expanded here in Hong Kong to allow that to fit in tech companies. But I don't see how Shein fits in as a tech company unless you could say, well, it's online and of course it sells all of its goods using technology, but that of course a little bit of a stretch. So we are tracking the huge flurry of activity at the IPO market in the stock exchange. I'll leave it there for now. Back to you guys.